We are out here. We are out here. We are about to leave. I also have decided that I'm just going to start documenting this whole entire thing and kind of just vlogging it and sharing it and what's been coming up. Literally, it took me so long to leave. And I'm having so much come up around being in Virginia for so long and like having been here and grounded and like not having been nomadic after like living that way, or like not living somewhere either, like in a place that wasn't really my home, low-key. It's just so much. And now I'm finally leaving and getting out the door, and I feel so much of me like dying within this process of leaving. And like it happens all, like that is I think why we like inherently like travel so much, is because that like aspect of us that was there and prior to us going to travel and us going and expanding and like us being in a different place, a different environment that ignites our spirit in a different sort of way, that we like, hello, what is that? A mosquito. Get the fuck out of here. Oh no. This is not gonna last very long. Now I lost my train of thought because I'm a mosquito. Okay. That like part of why we like it so much is like that there is such a aspect of us that is just not, once we go to that different environment and experience that different environment, like that aspect, that person that comes home, that arrives back, is like not at all the same. And you're just like, oh, like, wait a second, let me check myself. So, yes, this is today, this is this morning, this is right now. It is like 10 something. I have no idea. My baby girl, she and I, we out here. Baby Juno, and I've always talked about starting a YouTube channel with this baby girl, and so that's what we're doing finally. So thank you for being here. This is today, and let's go. Here we are driving through the beautiful state of Virginia, my home state. I seriously, like, I think people really underestimate and undervalue how beautiful Virginia really is at like every single corner. This is like up in the more northwestern part of the state where it's way more like rolling hills, Piedmonty type vibes. So beautiful. Here we are out here in the mountains of western Pennsylvania. I feel like I kept forgetting to freaking film. I just kept on forgetting to film, but it's so gorgeous out here. This is how not used to this I am. Okay, so it is now the day after that last video. What happened? So I ended up leaving late enough, and I was trying to stop at the Frickwood, right, Falling Water, which is like on my way to this, I'm going to Michigan, and I was coming from Richmond to Grand Rapids and to like the west side of the state, and so I went through this like whole unintentional memory lane, but I was planning to go to Falling Water, but they were out of tickets. So instead of going, it like totally capsized with my plan. But what happened, y'all, in the process of me turning on the car and driving for a few hours, is that there was no AC. Like I thought I had paid for it to get fixed. 3 pounds of refrigerant, I guess, like did jack shit nothing. I have no idea what. It did nothing. Yeah, and so here we are. I like drove part of yesterday and then realized that I like hadn't come back to the video at all. I then to share some scenes, and I even just like kept forgetting about it, even still, because I was it was hot. I was trying to figure out where I was going to stay because I had planned to stay at this campsite near falling water, but then I decided to totally like up and change where I'm at. We're out here in Maumee Bay State Park in Toledo, outside Toledo, Ohio. Yes, I stayed one night in Ohio. Don't kill me, Michiganders. So that was an episode. Not documented. If I got it on tape, it would be hysterical, but like I get in such like modes when I get like that. Like I just am like, I need to get from point A to point B. And I have to like figure this out. And I sat in the Wawa parking lot, like trying to figure out where I was going to go. We decided on Maumee, and now I only have 3 hours left in my drive, which is way better than some long ass situation. I may even go to Lake Michigan today. That might be a thing I just go ahead and do. And then yeah, I can go see Lake Erie right now. I'm at a park where I can go see Lake Erie, which I probably will do before I go. But otherwise, we are just headed to Michigan today, and that's the update. That's the vlogging update. I hope you guys enjoy the chronicles. That is joannaland, because that was a friggin' episode yesterday, and like I wasn't willing to just like, you know, they're not like sketchy campgrounds are on the side of friggin' interstates, so I was like, I need to figure out where I'm going to go, and it just took me so long. I was in the freaking heat. It's like what a thing. So yeah, I'm hoping today goes a bit better. I'm hoping the AC is a little bit more locked and loaded. I have the car currently ventilating, but I am probably gonna hit the road soon. But I wanted to make sure to say hello to you because I know I meant to do so yesterday. Okay, I'll see you soon. We did, in fact, make it to Lake Erie here on this campground. Honestly, Lake Maumee, or Maumee Bay, whatever it was gorgeous. I mean, I still love Lake Michigan more, but this was absolutely gorgeous, especially for Ohio. And yes, like that's how I feel about Ohio. This is driving through the state park where I was saying, the Maumee Bay State Park. I highly recommend it for people like going through the Toledo area. Like, can't believe I even said it. Finally made it to Michigan. I just love the tunnel of trees that happen when you are driving up the lakeshore and through the really like country part of Michigan where it's not as much city. Like that's one of my favorite things about Michigan is just all of the green, the nature, and just all the country roads that it has. And the country roads are so different than the ones in Virginia. Here we are. I think we are driving through in Michigan somewhere at some point. LOL, that's so vague. I don't even remember exactly where we were. I just remember loving like the scene of trees there. And here we are in another tunnel of trees because like y'all just know how much I love trees. And gosh, this was just such a fun adventure. I did go to Lake Michigan after Lake Erie. We made it. It has been a couple of days since the last video I made. You can tell that I'm like so not used to this and vlogging or anything like that because I really genuinely struggled to like remember to show up here and like document the things. And I'm like, that is what vlogging is, right? Is videoing your life. And I'm like, I just have to, you know, process. And yeah. So it has been a great couple of days. It's nice to be back in Michigan, and I knew this was gonna happen, and I might have talked about this like in the prior video. Don't even remember. But my premonition of like, it's like, or not even a premonition. I already knew that I had evolved a lot since the last time I came here. But to like, wow, hello, actually come here and be here, it feels even more so true. And that like the woman who left in January is not the same woman that arrived back in Michigan. And it's been really interesting to be here because I do feel in that same vein way more disconnected from here. But I'm also really happy to like be with my best friend and her family, and also just get to experience Michigan summer because it is amazing. Like, I love how late the freaking sun sets. It does throw off my sleep a good bit, but I'm like, it is just so cool to me. As somebody who grew up on the East Coast, like how late it gets in the summertime here because it's so north and because it's the summertime. It's just amazing. I continue to think about this space and what I want to create here and the value that I want to provide for you. And like, I know these are random, and this one has been very random. If you're still watching, like, thank you so much. And we'll see like what sort of values continue to be brought and how like this evolves, because I want to be, it's not really about documenting my life. It is about this revolution of the heart. It is about living life from the heart, because our heart is the biggest magnet for us, and our authenticity is our biggest magnet. And if we really want to live our best lives, living from the heart is the way. And this channel is my documentation of such things. And that's really what we're here for. So I'm excited to continue to start sharing here. I'm excited to be here with you. If you have any questions, if you have anything you want me to dive into, I'm a projector. Like, give me all the invitations, please. But I love YouTube, and I'm really excited to be creating here and sharing here. And it's a totally different format than what I'm used to, but I'm also really excited for exploring it as well. So I want to thank you so much for being here with me. I think this is the We Made It to Michigan vlog. I keep saying vlog. We made it to Michigan vlog. We did it. We made it. 2-day trip. Pit stop in Ohio. No AC. Almost 700 miles later. And $250 in gas. Phew. And we slept in the van. We loved sleeping in the van.